Your brand is everywhere. Online, it lives across the many digital services that customers are using to find businesses like yours. These do include your website and app, but for the most part, customers are using intelligent services like search engines, maps, and directories to discover your brand. On average, when you add up your brand's views across all of these third-party services, you'll find it's more than double what you're getting on your own website. If you want people to find you easily, no matter where they're searching, you need to manage the public facts about your company everywhere.
Siri, is there a gluten-free restaurant near me?
Here's what I found.
This starts with the rich data about your business. Are you open 24 hours a day? Do you have gluten-free options on your menu? Are you pet-friendly or wheelchair accessible? Do you host special events or promotions? Add rich photos and videos to bring your business to life and help customers choose you over the competition. As intelligent services become increasingly sophisticated, the demand for accurate, consistent digital knowledge only grows.
All right. Hey, everybody. Good afternoon. Monday, huh? Back at it. So hopefully you all having a, fantastic, you had a fantastic weekend. For me here in the New England, it felt like the first weekend of summer, right? And so, that Memorial Day weekend, we got rained out up here in New England. So hopefully you guys, wherever you are in the country, you got, some good weather. So give me a moment. I'm going to try to open up the second screen here so I can just monitor if anybody is, watching. Kevin. Okay, cool. There's Kevin. For those of you who don't know, that is my brand. I've been building, I launched my first small business Yellow Pages back in 2014, just being getting into the digital marketing world, right? I didn't know that I was going to be there, and I didn't know that the experience that I was going through while I was in college when I worked for yellowpages.com was going to come back and pay off like crazy for me. And so, cool. What's up, John? John from San Diego. Hey, we're out there, John. We got Yellow Pages San Diego too. Man, I was inches away from moving there, inches away. So anyways, I didn't know that experience was going to come back when I decided to go full steam into building a digital agency. And so for all of you, just like me, I was like, man, I just wish that like these business owners, if there's just a way for me to get in front of the people that actually want like a looking for the services. And, when I actually worked for yellowpages.com, I knew that was a great resource. And so what I originally did is I would prospect on Yellow Pages. I'd literally prospect on the Yellow Pages. So I went to actually yellowpages.com, super pages, everything. What's up, Eric? Good morning. I'd actually go to all these things and then I would call them because I'm like, hey, I know what you're paying. I knew they were paying $297 a month, $197 a month, $97 a month. And I knew they weren't getting results. Plus I could also click on their links to their website, their Facebook pages, whatever the information they had. And I could actually go and look at that information and then come back and show them like what I could do to fix it. A lot of stuff was broken. Say we're fantastic. I got clients doing it, but over that course of the time, I learned a little bit more about websites. And so I was like, why don't I just set up my own? And so literally I went on and I started my first directory. And, just the idea, like, it's not even just about the website, but the kind of the influence that it gives you to the small business owner. I can't tell you how much it's paid off to my business. I can assure you that landing, major cities, people talk about, I landed the country, China. I mean, all this different stuff. Like I had this clout that like I owned these massive directories on top of the hosting company, which is the white label of GoDaddy, all that different stuff. So just at a very small level, if you think about all the people that are approaching small business owners, right? When you approach a small business owner, it's like, hey, I'm Billy, Sally, Mary, Bobby, whatever, and I own this marketing company. Oh, great. Okay, yeah, you do marketing. You want to do marketing for me? Or, hey, I'm Mark, and I own the Dallas, local business directory. Like I own all this stuff. Like I'm, it's appearance of bigger, like appear much bigger. And when the fact is, you combine it with like high level now, High Level fully lets you white label their software and be like, hey, we have our own proprietary lead gen software, right? So it just gives you that massive amount of clout besides like all the leads that you're going to get on a daily basis, right? So anyways, long story short is that I wanted to cover two things today. I guess for one thing is that, is it possible to set up one of these things in an hour, right? And, is it possible to set up in 1 hour? I also didn't put on this live the title. I apologize wherever you're watching this. If you're watching it on YouTube, if you watch it in Facebook, I'm actually going to show you my exact process. So stay with me. I'm going to actually open up. I'm going to open up my Google Drive and show you my SOPs. Okay, I'm going to open up and show my SOPs. So I think the first question that we should, probably try to answer is, is it possible to build this? So if you just bear with me for a moment, I'm going to go ahead and just create an account over on lead gen directories. Now, for all of you that may be seeing this right now, depending if you're watching on replay, the current date is June 7th at 12 o'clock. And at this particular moment, I do have a 1-year offer coming out later tonight into tomorrow that will extend to Friday. So, if you're super clever and you figure out how to go behind my back, because it's not publicly open yet, lead gen directories, and sign up, I'm just going to let you know that, you would be paying these monthly prices. So I would, kind of like quickly caution you to just hold on a second. Even if you figure out how I'm bypassing my own system to get by to register. I know there's some clever people out there, but I want to go register one and show you. So anyways, long story short, let me go ahead and share my screen, and I'm going to go create one for you, not in an hour, but in 60 seconds. Okay. But in 60 seconds. So let me go ahead and share my screen. And right now, again, the public has been blocked from actually creating their own directories at the moment because I really want people to come in and get the education. It's important that you get the education first. And then, we have the 3-month plan. And then again, I'm offering this 1 year later tonight. So let's go ahead and share my screen and I'll show you real quickly. So here's what you do. You come over here. Someone hit the clock, all right? 60 seconds. Let me see if I can even type that fast. I don't even know if I can. But clearly, you start off with a general directory. I'm going to call this one Dallas small business, right? Small Dallas local. Let's call it Dallas local. All right. So Dallas local, just like that. I'm just going to go Dallas local. For me, I need to know because I need to delete these out. So I go like that. I won't delete any of yours out. But there it is, Dallas local. Let me just get rid of my name. This is Dallas local. So hopefully I'm still doing good on the clock. Let's see. Plus, you guys don't know that about Google. You can do stuff like that. And let me just make sure I type the same passwords. I always have fat fingers with this new Mac keyboard. It's so boom. All right, so there it is. So hopefully I typed the same password. Patras don't match. Of course I don't, right? All right, so that's going to kill my clock. Hold on a second. Not worried if someone's clocking me still 60 seconds, right? 60 seconds. We'll give it a call. We'll see if I can pull it off, right? Did I say 60 seconds? I meant to say a little bit longer. But anyways, let me just go show you real fast. So there it is, literally right out of the gate, it's done, right? So literally right out of the gate, you're done. And so, discover small business Dallas local. Here it is. Boom. Okay. So we have spas, we got attorneys, we got restaurants, all this different stuff. The only couple of things that you actually need to do in here, which I went and built, a full training for anybody inside of here. Like when you do sign up, this is how simple it is. Literally, you just go step through here. You can change out the menu. You're just going to add your Google API key. Adding the domain is simply just putting a DNS record, and that's it. And literally, there's all that different stuff in here. So, anyways, that is pretty much. And then what I did in here is for all of you guys that are going to be using high level, right? So get free listing is number one. And then the other one is going to be thank you, please verify. So let me just give you a little bit of a look into the strategy, right? The strategy. And if you don't mind, as I'm doing this, I'm just going to go ahead and grab my forms. So for example, my forms right here, I give everyone this snapshot But what you're going to end up doing is you're going to drive people to this, get their free listing, right? So the funnel builder is stupid simple, like really, really easy. Let me just go grab my form. This is the free business listing. I'm just going to come over here, integrate the form. I'll go ahead. I'll grab that code. You come over here, stupid simple. Just drag in your HTML code. So there it is. That's good to go. This thing can be deleted. And we'll just kind of refresh the page for a second. Give that a second. Streaming usually, and there it is. So there's my form. And then this form, if you guys don't know how this is set, again, I'm not doing a training. I'm just showing you how easy it is. This form is set to redirect to the thank you page. So you set it to redirect to your thank you page. All you need to do, you come over here, you add your calendar. So settings, as long as I've got my as long as I got my calendar right here, there's my calendar code. Go ahead, there's my free business listing. There's my embed code. I'm going to grab that. I turn on my my builder and just replace this with your calendar code, and boom, you're up and running, right? You're up and running. So the same thing here. Drag that little piece of stuff right there. You're good to go. All right. Uh-oh, that's not what I want to do. There it is. And so now, I've got my calendar code all set. And so this is literally it. Literally, this is all you need to do. And boom, as they start submitting to be listed, you'll get on a 5-minute call and you'll start back end selling them. So let's talk about that. All right, let's talk about that. I know I blew my 60 seconds because I was typing too much, right? So, but I think you get the point, right? You get the point that it's super fast. Maybe I came in on that one at 120 seconds, maybe 2 minutes. But anyways, the point is here, now you've got this little thing set up. Right now it's done. And so now all you've got to do is start getting those business owners attracted and come in there. And so they're going to come in there and be attracted. And I'll go ahead and show you how we just did a massive amount last week, like ridiculous. All right, ridiculous. And I'm going to give you that right now. I'm going to open up my screen and I'll show you. So remember, they're calling to verify that they are a real business. They're calling to verify once you get them on the phone. Literally what I have is I have two options. Okay, I have two options. Why? Because what's going to happen is that they're going to be coming in here, and let's just say over here, our opportunities. So whatever Lemaine, I don't know what this guy is, but they're going to be coming in here and they're going to be giving you whether or not they have a website and a Facebook page. You'll see if they'll give it to you, right? So they'll give you whether or not it's a website and a Facebook page. And so what you want to do is I have two packages, all right? So let's just show you. I have two, but I only offer one, okay? Only offer one. And so, for example, if they don't have a website, excuse my language, but they're probably cheapos, right? They're probably cheapos because you can literally go get free websites all over the place. Everyone knows about Wix, Squarespace, Weebly, you name it. They're all known. If they don't have a website, they're probably cheapos. So this basic online marketing bundle, you'll notice how they're named the same, right? I offer them a professional website online. Of course, I'm using my builder. I'm doing on the back end, all the different stuff. I also, if they don't have the website, they may or may not have a Facebook page, and they probably usually don't have a good Facebook page. So I offer to just give them a little bit of a Facebook page makeover. I'll give them a little, an image. And then what I'm going to do is like, look, hey, buddy, we're going to get this website and you're going to be proud of it. You're going to tell people about it. When they come to it, we need to capture the leads. And so we're going to use, obviously, the CRM, right? The CRM. And so underneath this, we say bonus monthly report. You always want to throw bonuses in there. And all I'm going to do is just connect them to Google Analytics. And then I'm just going to go over to a custom report and have it sent out monthly. That's all. Pretty much the setup time, depending on the website, you may be about, an hour or two, depending if you're new. If you're new at the CRM, as you know, high level already has all of those pre-built snapshots, right? You just go in and modify the snapshots. That's all you need to do. They're already like all of those generic stuff. So if you guys don't know about that, you definitely want to, go ahead and, upgrade to the agency levels. You've got attorneys and CrossFits and day spas and dentists and gym and martial arts. Like they're already here. You don't really need to, reinvent the wheel. So those are all there. So that is what we're offering on that one. Now, if they already have a site, I'm not going to try to bother with them. what I'm going to do. And again, these things, just so you know, if you don't understand, this is $297 a month and it's a 3-month contract. All right. It's a 3-month agreement. And these 3-month agreements, you clearly incentivize for them to pay up front. Okay. Once you get better, like once you, I'm very Italian. So I like to like know, like when I'm talking to somebody, look at me in the eyes. So when you get more skills, more experience, you'll get more comfortable. You'll get more confidence. And when you get these business owners on the phone, like you'll generally drop them like I do in one shot. Ronnie knockout. Boom, one shot. Like you're going to offer these packages and, you know, 297 times 3, that goes out there. That's 3 times 3 is 900. Then the other product that I offer is, and I'm going to show you this one, which is the 497. That's 500 times 3 is 1500. You can incentivize people. If you pay up front right now, I'll give it to you for 1200. All right. So I want you to understand, as you start seeing me post different things and you're seeing, you know, monies and stuff like that, how I'm doing it. Right. All right. Just so that you understand, we'll go kind of like go through the round here. Boom. So here's where we go. So this one is the 497. And what we're going to do is we're going to offer Facebook marketing. Okay. Facebook marketing. We're going to give them the CRM. And now all of you guys are like, but Aaron, Dan Henry said I should charge $1,000. Great. How'd that work out for the 1,000 people that went through his group? Did like 10 people survive? 100 people? Dan's awesome. I love his stuff. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to knock it. I'm just trying to be facetious that you watch all these people. So if you're new, if you're just getting going, if you don't have experience and you don't have a portfolio, you know, and you start charging someone 1,000, 1,200, 1,500 and you can't get results, like you're going to be out of business pretty quick. I'm just going to let you know. Like you don't have to charge that because everyone else is charging that. Like for me, I just set up a simple Facebook ad, literally a simple Facebook ad, you know, very simple, and charge them $497 a month. I mean, okay, there's a little bit of a setup to it where you have to run over to, Advert Suite, right? Oh, this is real hard, right? So you got to go to, come on button, go to Advert Suite. You know, if you want to go use this, I think it's like $67. Watch, I'll show you right here. They have all of these examples already done for you. Like it's already done. You know, you just come over here. Let me scroll down a little bit so you can see this. They have like all these sorting and you just sort it. You just create it. You copy the ad essentially. And like, you can grab this software. I think, what are they at? $67? It's a lifetime deal for $67. I mean, obviously you can just go through the Facebook ads of competitors and modify that. But I mean, this is the simplest way to do it. And so you just create them a basic Facebook marketing and then make sure they go into the CRM. As soon as they go into the CRM, guys, like tell me you have high level, right? I mean, look at, this stuff, you know, here is, you know, look at customer replied, right? Here, let me get my screen off. Hold on a minute. Look at, customer replied, right? Customer replied. I mean, I'm getting text messages that I set up that tells me as the owner, like, hey, someone's messaging you back. Someone's responding. You start blowing up a small business owner's phone like this. I mean, on top of it, you know, you start like dropping them with like, I don't know if you can see my stuff here, but you know, this is on and on and on and on and on and on. And I mean, you start doing that to any small business owner, like program those text messages to blow up the owner's phone. And they're like, holy shit, this is amazing. Oh my God, I've never had this before. Put the chat widget on their website, right? Put it on their website. Blow up their phone, guys. And literally like 497, so what if you don't smash on Facebook ads? You're driving like quality targeted traffic anyways. You just, you know, putting into Facebook targeting. Again, it's maybe some of you think it's difficult, but it's really just actually doing it. And you can set up a simple ad and get it, and then they just pay. $497, it just keeps going and going and going. Okay? Incentivize to pay the whole thing up front. I will give you a discount. It's $497. It's going to come out to be, $14.91, over the 3 months. If you can pay in full right now, I'll give it to you for $1,200. Boom, $1,200, 3 months, all this different stuff. Heck yeah, I'm in. That's what like most people are charging for 1 month, right? If you understand it, 1 month, and you're going to give me that software, and you're going to give me that? Like, I'm going to get actual something like tangible and all this different stuff. It's crazy. It's crazy. So, all right, that's what I did. So anyways, long story short, I told you that I would show you one other SOP, right? So let's go over the process, right? So let's go over the process. So coming in here, clearly do your research on the prospect. You know, take that information that they are giving you in the form and go and look at their website or look at their Facebook or, you know, Google them. Like, you'll see what I tell you right here, right? So, you know, take notes on anything that you can point out that they're missing or needs to be fixed. One of the biggest things right now is Google My Business. Like, GMB is massive right now. So take a point if they don't have a GMB, okay? Tricks of the trade, as you get in here, you'll learn that you really want to identify yourself when you're calling. And then what I do is that, like, if they have no website, we offer to send over, you know, we offer to talk about offer number 1. And then if they do, we offer to talk about offer number 2, which is this, okay? So some of the little different stuff that you can do immediately. And again, it's just building value with the customer when you're on the phone with them. So you just build value. And so when I get on the phone with these small business owners, I'll skip this one because this is, you know, they don't have a website. We'll put this, but I want to show you they have a website. You go over there, look for the SSL. Like, hey, do they have an SSL? Tell them about it. Like, tell them that, like, hey, you may not be seeing it, but Google is going to show a warning to all these new visitors that it's not safe. So I just want to let you know about that, Mr. Business Owner. You're providing value, right? You're providing value. You know, look at their site. Did their kid make it? You know, is there any errors on it? Can you point out, like, hey, I can't click the button. Hey, I went to go click a button to contact you. You know, you don't have to have any web skills to go do a simple look and see what it looks like from an outside perspective. Just the fact that you went and took your time, which it takes you overall, what, 2 minutes? 2 minutes for you to go do this? You are like 99% different than every single other person that has phoned them. Every other person is like, hey, you just signed up. I want to sell you something. Hey, you just signed up. These are our packages. Hey, these are our packages. Like, lead with the value first. Show them this stuff and say, listen, I can jump on a Zoom with you and literally help you fix it right now if you want, right? And so literally we're looking over here, we give them value. You know, if you don't know how to like stretch your browser to like check if something's responsive or not, you just go like that. That's all it is. You just drag your browser and you'll see if it's mobile responsive. Do you have the Facebook Pixel Helper on it? Right? So get your Facebook Pixel Helper and literally like just get it on there and tell them like, hey, like, you don't have Facebook Pixel Helper on it. You need help get it on there. You know, so literally point these things out to people. If you feel a little, you want to dangle into code. One of the things I do is I just literally right click the page, put show source code, and then I put Control F and I put Control Find, just Control F, and I just type in the word Google, and it'll show me if their site is verified or if they have Google Analytics. Like, literally, that's it. Like, I'm just looking because that's something else that I want to point out to people. Like, well, Mr. Business Owner, you've had this website forever. Like, do you know how many people are coming to it? Like, do you even know? Do you know if they, you know, where they go? Like, Google Analytics is free. It's free. Like, you should put it on there. You can create it for free. And of course, you know, obviously this is all setting me up when I go and propose my solution, right? Like, my solution, I have one-click Facebook integration, one-click Google integration into my Webinly platform. So for those of you that ultimately may end up, you know, back selling stuff and you want to use my softwares and stuff, like, we have that, right? So if you don't know about that stuff, I have all that. Let me just go under here and you'll just see under pricing. Like right here, it's all one click, like one-click Google integrations, right? All one-click Google integration, the SEO feature, one-click Facebook store creation, and Facebook Pixel integration. Okay, so it's all in here for small business owners, and it makes it really easy for them. You know, it obviously makes it really easy. You guys that are using high-level agencies, you see that you can connect Google into the background. Well, you can do that too with my brand. So with Webinly, you can literally connect their website in here, and it helps these small business owners, you know, so they don't have to jump in and out. All right, SOPs for calling. Back to where we are. Google Analytics. Seriously, the biggest thing that you can go check for right now is, do they even have a Google My Business? it's critical right now. It's critical. It really is. Like everyone's going here, checking hours, checking for the phone number, call the business owner. And now that like high level fully integrates with it, it's ridiculous because literally you can pull all those leads straight into high level. And then you have like that automatic phone. If you guys haven't seen that, the automatic phone callback. So all that stuff there. Hey, let me just check, see if there's any questions or comments. Am I still, how we doing? Al Freed, here we go. Al, 400 to 500 a month plus 5 clients. Boom. Correct. Like, correct. Where am I? Am I still, hang on, let's make sure I'm still here. So I'm not sure if I was sharing my screen or if I missed it, but I'll pop back onto it in just 1 second. Let me just go see. I'm not sure if I'm sharing my screen or not. Hold on a minute. I'm lost. There we are. All right. So I am sharing my screen, but let me explain this to you. So Al, exactly. You know, I was just explaining this to somebody this morning that, look, if you're going to go charge these bigger numbers, then the small business owner is going to watch you like a hawk. They're going to watch their numbers. And the first moment that is a blip, that they're not getting an ROI for their investment, later, you're gone. You're gone. You're done. So do my value ladder. You know, I call it the KISS method, which is the knowledge, give them knowledge, you know, invaluable step system, this valuable stuff, and go up the line, right? So in the beginning, hey, dude, you look like an asshole online. You look like junk. I don't trust the way your website looks. I'm not going to trust your business. People aren't going to trust you. Get a new website. You know, if you want to go do it yourself, fine. Go sign up for Wix. I don't care. You want me to do it for you? I'll do it for you. Done. What's the value of your time worth? The second thing is when people come to your site, do you have a way to capture those leads? I can put a simple chat widget on your website. Everyone clicks them and we'll start capturing your leads. There's your value ladder. You can start off selling back-end packages for as little as, well, I guess if you're going to use the SaaS mode, they require $97. But if you're using the agency level, you can go and sell these back-end packages for $47. Just put the widget on it. That's it. Don't give them access to like pretty much anything else. Maybe, you know, the opportunities, like the pipeline, you know, that's pretty much all you really want to get involved with. And then you can upsell them, right? But yeah, exactly what I was saying, Al, is that these small business owners, when I was charging $297 a month, they don't really give a shit if I wasn't getting them leads like consistently or there. As long as I got them a couple of things to throw some bones at them in a month, they're like, okay, cool, just pay it. They just pay it. And so that's why I'm saying, even just going to like a $497, like, I can't tell you like what a freaking open season is right now. I mean, I've never seen this like this ever in my life. And like I'm the king of this strategy shit. I've been running it now for what, 6 years? I got them all over the country. I've never seen people going so bananas signing up. And then you get on the phone with them so desperate. So desperate. And when I talk about desperate, they're asking to be helped. They're asking. They're literally like, oh my God, you're the I can't believe that people, like, I get on the phone and you just be nice to people. Just be nice to them. Offer to give them small things. You don't have to be generating all this crazy money for people. People just want a little of their space, you know? But yeah, people are paying big money to have Podium for half the features. Yeah, I'm not really getting involved in that, dude, because the people that I'm dealing with, they don't even know this shit exists. Never mind knowing that like Podium exists. Like that's just a high level thing. You know, I'm just like, I don't know. Like, you know, my thing has always been helping the small guy, and it's paid off for me for dividends. The small guy, because the big guys come along and they pay the bills, you know? I mean, that's, you know, you start going and doing this system and actually getting results for people. And if you're charging $497, well, guess what? After you get to a certain number, raise your price. Raise your price. Get some experience. Get some results. Be like, look, here's what I did for the other person, you know? Then raise your price. You know, I did. I mean, I went from charging $297. That's what I started, to my highest client ever. Well, I'm not going to include the big ones, but, you know, $7,500 a month. I mean, that's pretty nuts. You know, $6,500 a month, $5,000 standard, $2,500 minimum to bring me in. I mean, to do the same stuff. It's the same stuff. What else we got here? Big money. I clock 60 seconds. Oh, Kevin, you're so good to me. You know that that little cheating method I kind of screwed up, right? All right. Thanks, Kevin. All right. Let's get in here for a minute. Let me go back here and I'll continue going through this. Let me make sure I got my screen shared. All right. So everybody understand this? $497 a month. Great. It's a minimum 3 month. It's a $2,000 value. You're getting all this stuff set up. If you pay up front, you pay up front. All right. The process. So check for Google My Business. Boy, we went on a tangent. Google My Business. Like if they don't have this, that's a problem. All you got to do is just type in their business name. Type in their business name and see if it appears. All right? See if it appears. All right. Real quickly. Does everyone want to do this real quickly? For those of you that are your do-it-yourselfers and you just want to go out there and just go Yahoo, here, I'll just give you my blueprint. Okay? So here it is. The first call. Always announce who you are and why you're calling in the same breath. Literally put them at ease because these small business owners, they're probably dodging taxes, insurance, credit card companies. They're probably dodging all this different stuff. Okay. So hi, may I speak with Mark? This is Aaron coming from the Small Business Yellow Pages. Calling because you booked a verification call at 1 p.m. today to verify your free listing on the directory. One breath. I know it's a lot, but just say it so they immediately get put at ease. Oh, okay. Yeah. I want to talk to this guy. This is the guy that I want to talk to, right? This guy I want to talk to. Great. Thanks so much for signing up. Great. I'll just take a couple of minutes of your time. I just need to make sure that you are in fact the business owner. Okay. So now the guy's guard is dropping. He's dropping. His guard is dropping, right? Boom. Okay, great. Are you in fact that business owner? They're going to say yes, most likely. Sometimes we get people on the manager. Well, sorry, we need the business owner because the manager is not going to go buy a marketing package. Understand that? You need the business owner. All right. Hey, I see that your business address is 123 Main Street. Is that correct? Yes. Their guard is dropping. You're like, oh, this guy's just here. He's just doing his thing. Hey, I see that you're located in, Dallas, Mass, whatever. Blah, blah, and here's the zip code. Okay. I have the phone number as, 555-1212-1212. Is that the phone number that you want on the listing? And you say that because sometimes they put their personal number and they're like, oh, thank you so much. Oh, yeah, I didn't mean to do that. All right, cool. The last thing is I already went over and I verified that your website is up and running. Okay, that your website is up and running. Obviously, this is if no website. But if a website, and if it's beautiful, say it is. If it's not, then, gasp. Like, oh, my God, this is rough, Hey, I did notice a few things missing and some errors. I was just wondering if you're open for feedback. Okay? I wonder if you're open for feedback. And as they do this, you take all the information that you gathered beforehand and you start giving them valuable information. Hey, I went through here and I noticed that, you have a Facebook page. I took the lid to verify it and noticed a few things was missing. All right, so you take that thing. Boom. Okay, great. Whatever you found, like all those little different things. Hey, did you know you didn't have an SSL? Hey, did you know this button ain't working? Oh, it's cool. Yeah, this button ain't working and stuff like that. And again, I'm not going to get into the professional sales on this call, like with you guys, but this is, where it all goes through. How's it all done this? Where do you put all this stuff? And so, anyways, that is what do we call a high level overview of the directory strategy with high level. For those of you who don't know the background, I've been doing this for a while, and that's when I met, one of my friends. He reached out to me and was like, dude. He knew about my directory stuff. He's like, dude, you need to meet these guys, Sean and Robin. Like, dude, you need to put this stuff on your directories. And I did. And after I did that, kind of the rest is the history with automating. And then I just opened. It was easy. It was easy just to open them up because now I had that whole first part, which is needed. And the whole first part of this is that, like, you need to get to the customer right away. You got to get to the customer. Like, when they submit that list in, like, you need to be in conversation with them, booking them on a call, like, quickly. And that was always kind of like the burden or the responsibility that was difficult for a lot of people, is that they couldn't, but high level just takes it right out of the equation, So, all right, what else we got? Ooh, is this doc in the membership? Not yet. It's not yet. Not yet. It's not there yet. It's in the partners membership, Webly Partners. So you're charging $497 a month that includes the CRM and run the ads. What about the ad budget? Yeah, they only run like $5 or $10 a day, guys. Mainly the people that you're going to see coming in here, this is not some super high level, massive company that you're running VSLs to, and they're going to pay all this crazy stuff. I just want to let you know, like this is that like ongoing solid, and the people that are coming in for like free stuff, they're freeloaders. Like, let's just call it like what it is. I'll tell you what it is. You know, a lot of the times the leads are going to be like, hey, I don't want to deal with you. Great. And then you just don't deal with them. But you don't need like to close $1,000 deals every day. I mean, yeah, I got lucky last week and I closed a lot. You know, you get days like that. My mama said there'll be days like this. My mama said, right? There'll be days like this, you know, and you do. You get streaks. Sometimes you just get big days. You never know. You know what I mean? You never know. Sometimes you don't. But, you know, for me, I was looking at it as, you know, being able to pay for my bills. When I first started, all I wanted was $3,000 a month. That's it. You know, I think a lot of you, you know, if you're not making, you know, 3,000 recurring, you're shooting too high. You've been led to believe that making 10,000 a month is so easy. You've been led to believe that websites are dead. Like, you're being lied to like all over the place, right? You're not being lied to. Get in high level. I mean, that's a great community. But, you know, I kept putting my business owners on Infusionsoft. Like, thank God that high level came along because I can afford essentially the Infusionsoft for the small business owner now. You know, but you're just being lied to. Oh yeah, 10,000 so easy. 10,000 so easy. Like, no, and not everyone's making that type of money. So don't believe the BS that you're hearing online that they're all making that money. They might have hit it once. You know, they might have hit it once and then they get a reward and you think that everyone's doing this. Look, here's what I can tell you. Here's what I can tell you guys. You know, put on the mask first. You know, when you're in an airline, and, you know, the pilot says, you know, when we're going down, put on your mask first. Put on your life jacket first, because if you're dead, you can't save anybody else. So get yourself comfortably to, you know, even $1,500 recurring. Just try to get to that. I mean, don't do that off one client, because then the one client you're over with. You're done. All right, you're done. But try to get yourself to a reasonable number. 3,000 is a very reasonable number. That's fair. You understand that like 3,000 recurring a month is like a $70,000 or $80,000 a year job, right? All right. So at what, 50,000 is 1,000 a week. So I think what, 1,400 is like is that 70,000? You know, whatever it is. And you got to understand the math and the taxes. So even if I was at an $80,000 a year job divided by 52, that means that's $1,500 a week, right? $1,500 a week. That's an $80,000 a year job. Seriously, I'm just asking you, how many of you there right now can go out and go get an $80,000 a year job? You know what I'm saying? If you're just trying to start this digital marketing thing, probably most likely you can't. You might have already done it. It's tough out there. It's not really hiring. So, you know, $80,000 a year job, it's $1,500 a week, plus they take the taxes out. So you're probably getting about 1,000. Uncle Sam gets a third. That's how it works. Uncle Sam gets a third. So you're looking at about $1,000, and then that's what you get. And then on top of that, like, you get taxed and everything else. Whereas a business, if you're making, you know, 1,000 a week in your business, you can write off your meals. You can write off your desk, your office, your phone lines. You write it all off. So just make sure you understand the difference. You know, back in the day, I shot for 3,000 a month. Your goal now, maybe because, you know, times have changed. It's been, you know, 7 years. Maybe shoot for 4,000 a month. Get yourself there. And 4,000 a month, break it down to simplicities, right? Simplicity. That's, you know, basically a little bit more than, you know, 12 clients at $297 a month. $297 a month. So get to 2 clients, then get to 3 clients, then get to 4 clients at $297 a month. And once you get there, go to the $497 one. You know, like, don't be afraid to start small, is what I'm telling you. Like, don't be afraid. I know everyone out there, yeah, charge what you're worth. You got to do all this. And everyone's failing like crazy. Like, you're failing like crazy. You know, like, don't be afraid to start small. Like, high-level offers, just get their chat widget on their website. Even if it's $47. Start small. All right. I'm going to cut it there. This was a little bit longer than I wanted to go. Hope that you guys are having a great Monday. If you are watching this, I'm going to put out that yearly offer. Okay. There's a yearly offer that's going to come out. It's going to be ridiculous. It's going to get you either one directory and a CRM. If you don't have high level yet, I'm going to severely encourage you to get it and learn it. And there's no better way than learning it with this directory strategy because it's so simple. And you only need to use a couple of the parts of high level. You don't have to use all of it and go through crazy stuff. But the offer is going to be for the 1 year with the CRM. Okay, with the CRM. For those of you all here, I'm assuming that probably 80% of you have high level. And for those of you who do, it'll be for 2 directories. Why 2? Because you want to set up local directories. The more little local directories you set up, it just works out better. I'm just going to tell you. It really will. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. Everyone's like, no, I need a national directory and all that different stuff. Well, you learn the hard way, just like I had to. But set up a couple little ones. You've got a couple little features going. You're good to go. You're off and running. And so that will be coming out tonight. I'll give it to all the people who commented. If you comment on this, if you ask me that you want it, comment on my YouTube, comment on my Facebook. If you want me to give you the link here, I'll do that for you. But I'm going to go give it to all the other people who comment on the other post. And then I'll put it out publicly Wednesday. We'll blast it out to the email list, which is getting pretty big. We'll send it out. And then it's going to end on Friday. Okay? Just to let you know, it's going to end on Friday. I'm only going to take a limited amount. And then thereafter, you will have to pay $97 a month to be involved. That's it. That's just what I'm going to do. So it'll be cool. I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks so much for kicking it with me today.